Released last fall as a comedy film, Goats starring George Clooney, Ewan McGregor, Kevin Spacey, and Jeff Bridges grossed nearly $50 million at the box office, despite being a total waste of everybody's time. The film is laughably supposed to be about true-to-life events, but there isn't a single moment that goes by in this movie where you're not thinking to yourself, did any of this really exist? The Men Who Stare at Goats is the apparent true story of Bob Winton, played by McGregor, providing his best attempt at an American accent, a reporter from Michigan who decides to fly to Iraq to get some excitement out of his life. Once there, he bumps into Lynn Cassidy, portrayed by George Clooney, a former soldier of the secret New Earth Army, a branch of the American Armed Forces that apparently existed, and apparently used telepathy and other made-up crap to apparently fight bad guys in a war. Jeff Bridges and Kevin Spacey play fellow soldiers in this secret army, but neither deliver a memorable performance, especially disappointing given their best actor status in the industry. The absurd and seemingly nonsensical storyline aside, Goats is listed as a comedy movie, and I laughed all of 2 times in this 94-minute suckfest. Sure, some of the writing is sharp and the movie keeps you interested, but only in the same way that the TV show Lost keeps you interested, by constantly giving you more and more questions without ever explaining why you should give a damn. The movie features a list of extraordinary A-listers, their potentials absolutely wasted in this film that provides them with no purpose or consequence for their actions. Besides suffering from mindless plot progression and unmotivated characters, The Men Who Stare at Goats features 0 antagonists or any real climax in the entire film. At first it seems like a promising and intriguing film that keeps you guessing. Unfortunately, the film never turns the corner, leaving you still guessing why any of this was worth your time. Throw in some hackneyed use of Boston's More Than a Feeling in the soundtrack and you've got what amounts to a bizarre and floundering film that only serves as a highly fictionalized account of some secret army stuff that doesn't really sound that realistic to begin with. This film wasn't all garbage though, with a few scenes that drew my attention and kept me entertained, if occasionally for the wrong reasons. As a whole, however, this movie never finds its footing, nor does it make any damn sense. So that's what I had to say about The Men Who Stare at Goats. I didn't really like it, but let's see what you had to say in the YouTube comments. The Randomness Go-Go wrote, "The Men Who Stare at Goats was very strange. I thought the acting was fantastic, but the writing was very hard to follow. I felt like I was trapped in the movie theater waiting for something to happen, but nothing did. 3 out of 10. DizKid95 wrote, "It was a good movie, although it lacked a good plot or characters you cared about, it was a funny look at military intelligence. 6 out of 10. Okay, now let's go ahead and rank this waste of time on the Rate-O-Matic. A 3 and a 5. Well, I thought this was a bad movie. Plain and simple, it failed at being interesting. I had to give it a 3. Collectively, you guys were all over the place, with some people recognizing the movie as a failure at what it was, and others praising it for its complicated plot and acting. Your results averaged out to an alright film.